Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, TableForOne, and today I'm going to be talking all about how to clean out your closet. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, also welcome. And either way, make sure to like and subscribe and leave comments down below because I love hearing all of your feedback and so that you are first to know when I add new things to the collection. Alright guys, so I am so ready to clean out my closet. So I've basically been gone like all summer, and as a result of that, all of this is just, it's a mess. It's a mess. But it's okay because this video and this closet purge is literally coming right on time. I need it desperately. And the season is changing, so this is a really good time to purge your closet. Purge. So I like to purge my closet twice a year. In my previous videos, I kind of mentioned how I probably buy clothes like once a season-ish. So I try to purge at least half as much. I really should be purging more because, I mean, if you ask me, I'm pretty good at it. But if you ask my boyfriend, he would probably say that, you know, it needs some work. But we're not going to worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
As, you know, a collector, I tend to collect a little too much and not do as much curating. How many times do we walk into our closets and say, oh my God, I have nothing to wear? Well, I don't want to say that anymore. Like, I want to be able to look at my closet and be like, bam, 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 bam. We're all going to still have those like, oh, I don't know what to wear days, but maybe not as often. I want to tell you about 2 things that I do to kind of make this process easier over time. Let's say I have moved in my summer closet. Bam. So I make sure that all of my hangers are facing the same way. And then whenever I wear something, I make sure to turn the hanger the other way so that at the end of the season, I can see, okay, I wore all of these things, and then if I didn't wear something, it already kind of sets in motion, like, oh, I like this, or oh, I don't like this. And then you can kind of figure out from there if you want to keep it or not. I do challenge you to try to wear everything because you kind of never know when you are or are not going to want something unless you kind of like physically wear it on your body and be like, you know what, I love this, or I don't think I like this. And then you can just be like, all right, it's going to stay in there until I'm ready to purge. So my next piece of advice would be to go through everything. Literally leave no stone unturned. Go through your jewelry, sunglasses, t-shirts, underwear, sweatpants, hats, socks, jackets, hoodies, bra. Go through your makeup. Go through your makeup. Those pantyhose that you have that have like 6,000 rips in them and you just keep them because maybe one day you're going to want to do like a grungy Halloween. I mean, the more thorough you are, the less often you're gonna have to do this. If you are diligent and you're deliberate and intentional, it's gonna really pay off in the long run. I know that before I decided I was gonna purge my closet, I kind of went through everything that wasn't clothes and tried to like organize it. I like to start from the bottom up, and what I mean by the bottom, I like to start with my shoes and kind of work my way up to like, let's say like my hats. Kind of try to organize everything. You kind of have that same like thing like me, buying things as you go along. You kind of end up with a lot of stuff that you kind of don't really need or wear, taking up like all this like creative space like in your head, creative space in your room, creative space in your closet. And the more you do it, or like the better you get at it, I should say, the easier it becomes. It's a good thing to just kind of get in the habit of getting organized, getting rid of this stuff, get into your rhythm, get into how it is that you kind of like to do it. Maybe the ways that I'm saying aren't the best for you, but the idea is to kind of like inspire you to kind of like figure out what it works for you, you know? So the next tip I have for you, help you organize your like mind, organize your space when you're ready to start purging your closet, and also just like when you're ready to start kind of like curating and like cultivating your style. Think about some ideas, think about some words that kind of like help describe the kind of style that you're trying to create, because it's going to help you kind of like streamline what it is that you're looking for. For me, I'm kind of looking for chic, timeless, effortless, things like that. Kind of creating those words, like giving yourself like a template for, you know, how you want to feel. It's going to really help you go a long way when it comes to purging your closet. I would also say that this is a really cool and fun thing to do, like with a friend. It kind of helps to like have someone else there to kind of like bounce ideas off of. Someone to be like, girl, you don't be wearing that. Like, you should throw that away. 2 heads are better than 1. 4 eyes are better than 2. And we need all of the help that we can get to make sure this purging goes the way that it's supposed to go. Because if you only get rid of 2 things, and you probably would have gotten rid of 6 if somebody was here to keep you accountable, then that's the way to go. So when I get ready to do this, I try on everything. The way that I figure out what I'm going to try on and kind of make it easier for myself is I always create 3 piles. You have the love it pile. You have the I'm not so sure, I need to try this on, kind of figure out how I'm feeling about it. And then you have the no way in hell, I haven't worn this since 7th grade pile. And so the try on pile is key, because sometimes you just need to put it on, see how it works, see how it fits. If you don't love it right now, you're not gonna love it like in a couple weeks. Like, there's nothing about it that's gonna change. It's gonna make you want to suddenly wear it all the time, and now it's your new favorite piece of clothing. Like, and that goes for shopping too. Like, if you are at the store and you're like, I think I like this, I don't know, don't get it. If you don't love it at the store, you're not gonna love it when you get home. And just think about it this way. The more you get rid of, the more you can buy. So, really, you're welcome. But the point of that is to kind of just help you kind of shift through the process. I don't know how much clothes you have, but I know I have a ton. So the more organization I can create for myself, the better. And honey, let me tell you, if it didn't fit 6 months ago and nothing about your life has changed in the past 6 months, it is not gonna fit 6 months from now, okay? So you might as well just get rid of it, forget it all. I mean, like, there is no reason to try to like hold ourselves to the standard for weight or the standards about what our body should or should not look like. Get clothes for your body right now, something that makes you feel good while you're wearing it. You know, there's nothing worse than like having an outfit on and just thinking about how uncomfortable you are in it the whole time. Nobody has time for that. Our body is changing, our mindset is changing, and sometimes our wardrobe needs to change too. Of course, like if you've got some like body goals, trying to like work your way into something, totally, like I endorse that and I support that. Give yourself the freedom to explore. Give yourself the freedom to change things up. This is self-expression. It should be freeing, you know what I mean? Not feel so limiting. So my advice would you to be, just throw it out, girl. Get something new, get something fabulous, feel good, and then you know, let that stuff go. We don't need those jeans anywhere. They're out of style. Alright, so when you are done and you're like, this just blew my mind, like I got rid of so much stuff, I feel so free, I feel like there's so much creative space in here, and you're like, what am I going to do with all of these clothes that I have decided aren't really for me anymore? So the thing that I love to do is I love to donate all of these clothes. Somebody could be needing these a lot more than you. And all of these things that you've gotten rid of, maybe they don't go really well with what you're doing, but they could really be going for what somebody else is trying to create. The biggest things that you think of for like donating clothes, of course, are your Salvation Armies, Goodwills. I know around me I have like Value Village. And then depending on like the quality of the clothing and sometimes even the brand name, you could probably like upscale it a little bit. We have Buffalo Exchange here. There's an Uptown Cheapskate that just opened not too far from me. And then you can always go with like an online source for getting rid of your clothes, right? So you can do like a ThredUp or a Poshmark. Online retailers sometimes can be a little bit more tricky and sometimes time consuming. I tend to go with like your Salvation Armies, your Goodwills, and things like that. It's your more hassle-free option. Go there, drop off the clothes, you know, get a little tax write-off. Do your research. There's tons of ways to like donate your clothes. Definitely donate anything that you're not going to keep. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I hope the tips will help you kind of clear your creative space, purge your closet, and also give you an idea of how you're trying to, you know, curate and cultivate this style that you've been thinking about. I myself have got to finish purging my closet. I literally have like hours and hours ahead of me, including 3 more of these bins underneath my bed that I have got to go through. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you have any tips for me that'll help me kind of organize my life, I would love to hear them. down in the comments. And if you haven't already, you should like and subscribe down below so that you are first to see whenever I add new things to the collection. All right, guys, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Good luck purging, and that is it for Table for One. See you next time.